Has given us with issues like the Veterans Museum and everything for today. So with that, Senator, his name is Swell Fitzgerald. And,
thank you very much. It's an honor to be with you this morning, to be the one legislator that is in a position to not only welcome you to the Assembly chamber, but also to the State Senate. I know there's a number of you that we visited with a couple of months ago, and once again, it's good to see you here in the state capitol. You know, one of our former presidents, Thomas Jefferson, said, "The enormity of the times in which we live has forced me to commit myself to the boisterous ocean of political passion." And what President Jefferson was speaking about was commitment to the United States of America and to the principles of this country. Those have always been backed up by those of you that have been part of the military, and we certainly appreciate your service. I myself, as a veteran, know the value of that, and have met with many veterans in the Capitol and back in my state Senate seat in my district to once again underscore the idea that those that have served in the military and made that commitment are those that we owe the most to. So it's an honor to be with you today. It's always difficult to follow Governor Walker. He's a tough act to follow, as they say. But certainly would like to once again welcome you to the state capitol and look forward to working with you in the future. I'd also like to thank Senator Petrusky for being very helpful here today. So it's an honor to be with you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
thank you, Senator. I think you probably it's good to know the Senator served 27 years in the Army, and he retired as a colonel. So he's a lot like a lot of you. With that, we are going to move on to the next item. And it is really truly an honor for me to introduce our next speaker, and really fitting to have him in close proximity to the governor and to the proclamation. Wachau Vang is the son of the great General Vang Pao. He is also the vision president of GVP. And I'd like you all to welcome him to the Assembly chamber this morning.
The Honorable Governor Scott Walker, State Senator Joey Petrusky, Chairman of the Veteran Affairs, Honorable State Senators and members of the State Assembly, my dear veterans, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Hmong American community in the United States of America and the late Joe Pao family, I would like to thank Governor Walker for providing us with such a beautiful place at the state capitol for our annual Hmong American Memorial Day celebration, May 14, 2018. The Hmong and the Americans were good allies during the Vietnam War, 1961 to 75. Under the leadership of my father, the late Major General Vang Pao, we fought on behalf of the United States government as the secret army in Laos, supervised, trained, and supported by the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency, or you can call CIA. We fought to protect our homeland from falling to the communist attack Laos and the strong 70,000 North Vietnamese regular army in Laos. We also fought to protect the interests of the United States government in that part of Southeast Asia. We lost more than 35,000 men and women during that war, but we still believe it was a good cause. Without the strong support from the U.S. government for the Hmong troops, Laos would have fallen to the communists many years earlier, leaving the Ho Chi Minh Trail undefended against North Vietnamese army. A special thanks to the U.S. government for all the support during that war. Today, May 14, is a special day for the Hmong American to celebrate the Memorial Day. May 14, 1975 was the day our leader, Joe Vang Pao, flew out of the military headquarters in Long Cheng, Laos, to the U.S. Air Base at Udon Thani, Thailand. That was the saddest day of the Hmong people in northern Laos. The day the Hmong have no leader. The day Hmong people had to start to find a way to escape from Laos to Thailand. At the same time, it marks a day of optimism for the Hmong people who made it out and start their new lives in the third countries. Special thanks to Governor Walker of Wisconsin for the proclamation of December 8 to be Joe Vang Pao Memorial Day. Our beloved leader, Joe Vang Pao, deserves to be recognized. He dedicated his whole life for the United States foreign policy and for his people. He and his Hmong and Lao people served honestly with the United States government as the secret war in Laos during the Vietnam War, 1961 to 75. Thanks to the state of Wisconsin and the Vietnam veterans for all of your support for the Wisconsin Lao Veteran of America over the past many years. We always be good friends and watch each other back. Nụ nọ, dạy nụ chạy chân à, bây giờ bao hạt đẹp, nụ cổ pro. Xong ý thiết cho bỏ xa kiểu chi, tí nè phôn tặng, thế chờ, rồi tạo lòng chân. Biết mong phong tế phong chạy, cho tí nè phôn chân hồng tôi là mua, cho mà họ khía, họ á tôi ấy tôi, lá đi nắm khổng, tôi phong nắm khổng tôi là tao cho phá tôi là mua, kế tôi sẽ cần vào. Ta chỉ nụ cổ pro, cái gì nụ hạt đẹp, chả bê mong luôn này. Có bê ta ca là ôi tù nền rong, có bê mua ổ cạn, tàu cho bê tên mình cho mình tật cho tàu lúc tế chờ America là một tàu Hoa Kỳ Canada là cho tế chờ tí bê hả. Nụ nọ tế chờ thể được lúc chỉ cách. Cái cho bê cho cô trò cái gì chờ để bê xịt, cái bê xịt. Nhớ, vô liền đi tê và biết hay phúc tàu là có trò qua bên là phun theo America tàu có trò nhớ lại cái chuột trò ít tại sao trò xin đấy để có cái trò nu nọ cái có trò xe hay cái bên tụi cháu cả start worker và có mỗi ở cha của permission ít cha có trò hút trò hay cái bên trong mông tàu xịt tàu xin sáng và đi thái với cái đôi chân lòn trò luôn đi thái rồi có một taต้องการยาชาติฉันเลยที่ใหญ่พอที่อ้อหลอกอะไรจอต่อที่ในผลนุ่งยุบอันนั้นอ้อจัดของเอเมอร์ชันนะอย่าอ้อจัดจริงจริงเป็นเขาอดจอตัวเตตูโกนสกัดว่าคือหนึ่งที่เช่นนะมีการต้องยังคงที่ในผลจอเป็นตัวย่อตัวที่เฉินนอนตัวเป็นจบที่รู้สองเรามันจะเป็นเฉลิมรวมหมดเรื่องจีเราเป็นยังเป็นจังหวัดของที่ด้วยสองรวมหมดเรื่องจีจะไปให้มุ่งต่ออเมริกาเป็นจุดที่สองคนน้องอยากดูเรื่องจีเป็นจับผู้จอเป็นจังเนี่ยจับตีจับมีตื้อมีหนวดตัวเราได้จังนะอยากโตยาวหมดที่เนี่ยพลหมดที่เนี่ยพลจับผู้จอเราแต่ที่ไทยว่าได้จังเนี่ยเป็นที่ย่อตัวที่สองตัวได้จังเราเป็นเขาต้องเตะปงเจอเราที่เนี่ยพลที่จับไปเฉลยตัวต้องรู้ได้เจอว่าไม่มีน้องnên chỉ là cái cặp của tôi chọn cái cho nên tôi cần tớiนู่นน่ะพี่เตอร์มัวดอกเตอร์เราเยอะจังเจ้าชาพอตัวเขาเราเยอะเต็มที่ที่เนี่ยคนที่พี่จับผู้ตัวจอเขาก็แสดงว่าเตะกับที่เนี่ยคนเตะเนี่ยที่น่าเป็นผู้ตัวจอเพื่อไปหาว่าเตะเราไปดูเส้นเดิมเชื่อกับทรอสกี้เราจะดูเชนแมนแต่เรื่องฟอร์ไลท์ก็แฟนนะมั่วถ้าเป็นThank you. God bless the state of Wisconsin and God bless the United States of America.
Thank you. The next speaker is Dr. Zha Zhong, talking about everything from the journey until now. Please welcome Dr. Zha Zhong.
Good morning. It is an honor to be here today as we celebrate or commemorate May 14, 1975 as the Hmong Lao Appreciation Day. And also remember the exodus of General Vang Pao and all the Hmong around the world. To the Honorable Governor of Wisconsin, Mr. Scott Walker, Senator Jerry Petrosky, Wisconsin Department of Veteran Affairs, Secretary Mr. Daniel Zimmerman, Wisconsin State Assembly Chief Clerk Mr. Patrick Fuller, Director of Wisconsin Veteran Museum Mr. Michael Terslow, and Mr. Watsongwa, the son of General Paul, President of the Wisconsin Lao Veterans of America Incorporation, Captain Mao Shuoxiong, the Wisconsin veterans and families, distinguished guests and friends. Today, we are hereby commemorating May 14 as the Hmong Lao Appreciation Day for our veterans, and also remembering the exodus of General Vang Pao and the Hmong people. Whereas 1954, the Vietnam War began as a prolonged conflict that eroded the communist government of North Vietnam and its allies with South Vietnam, which known as the Viet Cong. against the government of South Vietnam and its allies, the United States of America. 1957, the American grain barracks began training Hmong in Laos to fight communist forces in the region. 1960, the United States Central Intelligence Agency, known as CIA, enlists First Lieutenant Vang Quoc to lead 9,000 Hmong troops to fight within the secret war in Laos. The United States promised the Hmong arms training, food in short run, and the United States protection if things go poorly. 1961, Captain James W. Lear and Lieutenant Colonel Vang Quoc agreed to recruit Hmong and other Laotians to serve in special guerrilla units, or known as SGU, to defend Laos freedom and independence, and in opposition to communist aggression and tyranny in 3 direct missions. Number 1 is to stop the flow of the North Vietnamese troops and supplies through the Ho Chi Minh Trail into Laos on their way to attack the American and pro-democracy Vietnamese troops in South Vietnam. Number 2, to rescue any American pilot that is shot down along the Lao-Vietnamese border. And number 3, to protect the United States Air Force navigation radar in Phu Pac Thi that guided the B-52s and the jets to bomb military targets in North Vietnam. Whereas in 1963, President John F. Kennedy's administration authorized the Central Intelligence to increase its secret Hmong army to 20,000 soldiers. 1964, Brigadier General Vang Quoc rank is promoted to general in the Royal Lao Army. About 30,000 Hmong soldiers fight briefly against the Party Lao, also known as the Communists, who supports the North Vietnamese, being paid an average in 10 cents a day. 1965, the United States covers the secret war in Laos by providing air support and installing guidance equipment. The Hmong continued to resist the Party Lao as much as they could. 1968, the United States and Hmong pilots joined force with an average of 300 attacks a day over Laos to battle over 110,000 communist troops. Whereas 1969 to 1970, the Hmong soldiers say many United States pilots that are shot down over the Ho Chi Minh Trail. There are 5 Hmong men's lives exchanged for 1 American in rescue missions. More than 18,000 Hmong died. The United States Congress learns of the secret war in Laos for the very first time. 1972, the first Hmong to receive a doctorate degree in social science at the Sorbonne University in Paris was Dr. Yang Dao. 1973 to 1974, the United States pilots and support troops are pulled out of Laos, leaving the Hmong to battle more than 40,000 North Vietnamese troops without any support or protection. 1961 to 1975, Hmong high-ranking officers recipients include 1 general, which is our General Vang Quoc, 23 colonels, 33 lieutenant colonels, many majors, and captains. I, as one of your sons, are very proud of your service to our country. Whereas in 1975, the year of the fall of the Saigon, Laos falls to communists, the United States withdraw from Southeast Asia completely. Party Lao, also known as the communists, takes control of Laos. General Vang Quoc, the officers, and many civilian lives are no longer safe. Therefore, Many are airlifted to Thailand for safety measures. Many civilian Hmong pursue ways to flee to Thailand, but major casualties remain at large, with more than 30,000 lives vanishing. Approximately 25,000 Hmong and 16,000 others, including Lao, Miao, Khmer, and Chinese, flee to Thailand and settle in Nam Quang refugee camp, Ban Vinai refugee camp, Nong Khai refugee camp, and Nam Nao refugee camp. The United States government grants the privilege to the Hmong to immigrate to and resettle in the United States of America. 1991, the Lao Veterans of America Incorporation and Wisconsin Lao Veterans of America Incorporation are established by our forefather, General Vang Pa, as the founder to represent many of those who served in Laos in support of the defense of the Royal Kingdom of Laos and the United States national security interests during the Vietnam War from 1961 to 1975. Whereas in 1997, a monument is dedicated in Arlington National Cemetery, Washington, D.C. I remember during this time, a lot of you were there, who have served in Laos in support of the defense of Royal Kingdom, and also during the U.S. Secret Army, and their advisor who served in defense of Kingdom of Laos and Southeast Asia during the Vietnam War. Whereas in 2000, Hmong Veterans Naturalization Act of 2000 allows exemption from English language from certain aliens who serve with Special Guerrilla Unit or irregular force in Laos passed by Congress. I would like to personally thank our former President, Mr. Bill Clinton, and his Congress committee for passing the act. As being a physician practicing in medicine, this act had a major relief of the majority of our Hmong veterans and spouses in terms of not being able to pass the U.S. citizenship exam. In 2003, the state of Wisconsin 2003 Senate Joint Resolution 23rd declares May 14 as the Hmong Lao Appreciation Day, and that's why we are having this very special memorable day today. Last but not least, 2017, a bill for the Hmong Veterans Service Recognition Act. It's introduced on May 18, 2017, in the Senate House of the United States to the Committee on Veteran Affairs, stating to giving authorization to the United States of Veterans Affairs to enter in a national individuals who support the United States in Laos during the Vietnam War era and for other purposes. Our Governor, Mrs. Scott Walker, we hope that this act will pass, and many thanks to you for your dedication in serving the Hmong community here in the state of Wisconsin. May the Lord anoint you with many blessings. In addition, I would like to request our Wisconsin Department of Veteran Affairs to continue providing the American flag for the burial ceremony to our Hmong veterans in the state of Wisconsin. I can assure you that this will bring much recognition to the Hmong veterans and families. 2018, as of today, May 14, 2018, marks the 43rd anniversary of the exodus of General Vang Pa and the Hmong to the United States of America. Today, we hereby remembering and commemorating Panyanarapramo General Vang Pa, Colonel James W. Laird, CIA, Sky Officer Jerry Hogg, Daniels, also known as GVP, CIA advisor, for his dedication working on refugee affairs so we can come to the United States. the Vietnam Veterans of America, Lao Hmong Veterans of America, and the Thai government for giving us a short refuge so we can actually come to the United States. And the United States governments for granting privilege for us to immigrate to and resettle in the United States of America. We do so concurrently with President of Wisconsin Lao Veterans of American Incorporation, Captain Ma Shuo-hyung, Wisconsin Lao Veterans. We thank you to all the Lao Hmong veterans in the United States of America and across the world, and those who have lost their lives. You are the key that opened the doors for all of us to come to America and to other countries, to start a new life and to receive better education. As you had noted in Laos, education is not an opportunity for every child. But since 1975, with the resettlement in the United States and other countries, Hmong children have been given the opportunity to attend school, with currently more than over 400 Hmong doctoral recipients, many master's degrees, and bachelor recipients. You are the key to our success and the enrichment of our lives and influence many generations to come. We thank you for your honorable service and your sacrifice so we can be here today. Today, I salute all of you. To my Hmong fellow citizens, as our leader or our forefather, General Vang Po, had said, "Có Hmong si lu, si ba, yo tao wan ning zong, phụ tế phụ thơ, phụ nọ phụ chữ, phụ kỹ chay lưu cho, đợi lưu tế trời nhìn nhó." Chỉ thay nằm phôn hài lo lưu nọ chê đó bế, có bế mục khởi kia đó bế lưu xia, cho mù xí của bế lưu nình đó bế xua. As I translate in English, Hmong give love, support each other, learn to be a noble person, respect the country, respect the leaders, and respect the law where you live. We shall remind ourselves this: ask not what your community can do for you, but ask what you can do for your community. As our President John F. Kennedy also stated during his term, said, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. It is imperative that we take this seriously and follow our forefathers' words of wisdom. Today, may the Lord, Mother Nature, and our ancestors bless each one of you with good health, good wealth, and prosperity for many years to come. Thank you for this opportunity, and your service will never be forgotten. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Zah. Very beautiful remarks. Next on the list, it is a real privilege for me to introduce one of my good friends, President Bong Mua from the Hmong American Association from Wausau. Please welcome Bong.
Thank you, Senator. Honorable Senator Czerkowski. On behalf of the Hmong Laos Museum here in the state of Wisconsin, Gu Sheke, the Lu Jaker, Pechong Ututra, Lite Tengtu, Tiate Dalu. Furthermore, I'd like to thank you, special thanks for the Honorable Governor Scott Walker, all the legislatures from the state of Wisconsin, and the Secretary of the Wisconsin American Veterans, and the directors of the Wisconsin museums here in Wisconsin. Furthermore, I'd like to thank you for all the Hmong and Laos veterans, such as many of you here today. I'm here to speak about the museum for all of you that we have done in the past couple of years. Cú ya tu chư là ya tu che trong đời lu chế khởi nệ tệ từng tu nệ tệ đa nền và ya bê hù hà địa Hmong Laos Museum Project. 我哋哋哋弄啦，要水稻錢，冇故事，冇當到都能正經營，出生是那的 Petrusky， 冇睇那巴撈，冇睇那杜撈，冇睇那生，ที่冇จะจ้องตัว嘅，我必須嚟諗西巴，我一哋哋弄我哋先嚟做。ไอ้นู่นน่ะกูอยากให้ลูกน้องดาวว่าวิเขาพลาดเจนอย่าไปว่าตัวนี้ตัว cú chỉ ấy tụi cú tụi cha cú ấy tụi lúa cú giờ tụi tụi cha tụi này sẽ được tụi tụi lúc tụi trên nó đau rồi hình để cho nên sẽ được tụi cả cha tụi lúc tụi trên nó đau rồi cho nó đau hai tháng của nên chỉ đau quá vì cú không được cho nó chưa nó là đau xong là họ chẳng chia để lu miếng gì nhau tụi lu bờ không có khăn gì giờ bây giờวันยอดนี่จงกูตัวต่อเสด็จทนเข้าตัวเตะเจียนจีรู้ดารู้จอวันนี้ต้องชี้ตอนชาชี้จอเราหมดปัวรู้เต้รู้เถิดดาวตัวจงฟื้นอเมริกาที่จะไปอีจงกิจนิจาเฉลยตัวจ่าตัวรู้เต้เขียนนอนไปเฉลยเที่ยวเลยต้องใจสักกี่วันมึงยอมเราเนี่ย vì công ty nó bé thì là sao thì giờ đã chỉ của yêu là giờ đi tụi trên chỉ muốn đào qua trong tụi gia tận đây hắn đã giờ lu museum giờ là khởi nị đại đua nị ra đan nừng và nị tàu qua trâu qua nhớ tụi tôi cố cá là một trăm tụi nị luôn rồi nị ra đan nừng giờ chỉ là khi bé trên nừng bông sư ta chỉ nị ra đan nừng giờ là khi ta ra bé trồng bé sình nhớ trong lời Wisconsin, tụi la tụi giàu cả lời tao chân này, tao sao pe, thế giờ mình đi trả pe thì tụi cháu nó thế nào? Chỉ ta đi đó, lúc miếng gì em, chừng nhảy khai chừng kinh, lão yêu khai chờ chỉ chia chỗ này, còn đi một tiền chỉ cho số lúc chơi lúc rõ, của này nhau, còn đi một nông đi thì chỉ chia cho số tụ bê sinh, còn nếu chỉ chia thêm một nông thì cho trồng là trồng chứ, rồi liền luôn rồi, để phong đó dễ để đến nông bê uổng, bê ba là sau này phong đó cho chế độ này, họ nói giờ phát triển kinh, để cho nên đó bê tiếp qua là tàu tiếc là để chế chỉnh thoát nông tàu, tụ chúng một đàn nông nhất cho họ xử lý này. cho ít chia tôi trong nó thiên nhiên ít chia họ chỉ tao tôi trong nó ấy toàn tên nó bây giờ sang nên tôiสัมภาษณ์นี่ตัวยังในไหนตัวเนี่ยเขาไม่รู้เจก็ตอนนี้จะได้หนึ่งจะละเคยเกี่ยวผมเป็นเจจอเขารู้ตัวเจเคยได้หนึ่งเกี่ยวตัวส่งตัวยาตอนนี้ไอ้ยาจะเรื่องตัวเจ้าเชี่ยสามวันก็จะได้หนึ่งจะละเคยเกี่ยวตัวรู้เจเคยได้หนึ่งเคยตั้งตัวเกี่ยวไอ้ก่อนนี่ยาไอ้ตัวจังเจงนี่ตอนมื่อตอนชาปลุกเตะเฉลยหลังนี้จะได้หนึ่งก่อนย่อมทำลุกเตะเฉลเราต้องชงตัวยาตอนเต้นะเจนี่ที่ต้องกูอยากตัวยาตึงแก้ตึงยองสานหนึ่งตัวสัมภาษณ์นี่ที่ตัวชงนี่จะได้หนึ่งจะเราเคยเกี่ยวเนี่ยตัวเขาลูกเจเคยเป้ tê tình tu để cho cô tu trò trong đến này luôn rồi họ đã giờ luôn chưa luôn trưởng tranh và cũng mà hai tuần này luôn rồi họ cần và choท่านละชัวว่าเจ้าตัวนี้จงกูตัวเจ้าเสด็จทนจนตัวว่าเจ้าตัวจะเนี่ยเจ้าจีจะตัวเจนใจเจตัวไปเฉลยมุดที่กงเตที่กงเชียกูไทยเราลงตัวไปจะเนี่ยเจ้าจีจงตัวเจนใจเจเฉลยตัวไปยอดจิมวนหนึ่งจงยอดจิมวนจงกูตัวเจ้าเฉลยจะเนี่ยเจ้าจีว่าตัวจงเป็นหลุมหนอbây giờ tôi sẽ kể vào mình bảo luôn tôi chia bảo tất cả dân vì muốn này để thọ hai tôi trồng tu chân thành dây tu là tu lúa bây thằng giàu bây trồng tu tu trao cho được cho tu tu chân gì thêm một lần trời tu sáng sinh để họ cơ nó sơ chế tu cho là mong lao music project nhau Wisconsin chắc là hay là lúc sau này chưa được chọn đâu. Để chia sẻ thì đi ra đan nưng, dùng một lúc chuyện nhau, đi ra đan nưng, dùng nhau đọc phong tặng, đào chỗ trong tận đây nó, đi tu sinh tử và chỉ bao này, theo chỉ bảo này, dùng tôi nhìn tôi đi ra đan nưng, theo lời giáo cho này, lời bao này thì lời giáo lên từ, họ nói dùng lúc chuyện chừng chừng, để tỏ căn là nên từ từ họ xa kìa đi xa kia đi ra đan nưng nhớ trong lúc miếng diệp nào họ muốn đi lúc về đi sáu tông chơi nhau của bé mà đi xa nưng tôiสัมภาษณ์นี่นุ่งนอตัวดรักเตอร์ยังหัวลูกมิวเซียมชิโต้เขาเนาะยังนึกว่าเขาหลุดยังเขาชิโต้นุ่งนออย่าเดี๋ยวเลยตัวกูยับเทียเลยตัวนี้เทียบเทียนนี่ตัวละกูสิแล้วชิโต้ไอ้กูตัวช่วยเก็บตัวช่วยเดือดตัวไอ้กูเขาเลยยอมว่าป้าตรงนี้ฉันได้ไปจอดหัวพอหาเตียนนี่ชี้จอดกันละจุดมึงตัวละเธอนี่จะเป็นหนึ่งเกียร์ไอ้ไป走线了ชี้ไปรู้จุย那里จุยเนี่ยเจียตัวอย่างมาป้าคนนี้จะได้หนึ่งเกียร์ไอ้ทอกกันเราเขาจุดดูฝั่งกมึงตรงนี้ฉันได้จอดตัวไอ้ไปทำยานี่ตัวเจนจีมือสิชื่อเซ็งbây giờ này cũng nó bỏ, ta hạt tiền nữa, tàu chạy bây tôi cháu nó thấy kiểu nào, em nữa họ tàu, giải bây mình nhận tôi đủ chia này là bây giờ tôi xem gì, vì mua nữa, tôi luôn kỳ nó bây giờ này, bây giờ tôi xem gì, tôi khán giả là bây thằng giờ chọn được trên này, người cho tôi cho kỳ, cho bao nhiêu người cho tôi tạo ra, để bây thằng recognize là chưa xem, tham gia vào. Thằng cái nào thằng này đi làm trồng gì,วันนี้xí hơi, nó tạo cáiตัวcộng đồng nó, để cố giấy cho qua lử, đặt cho cái là cho chữ nó đau hay là, cho nênท่านเจ้าแข่งไปเสด็จพระนิยมมุ่งยืนเมื่อได้เราไปในเช้าเช้าได้ไปมันสิบปากเขียนตัวยาต่างได้แต่วันนี้เสด็จเจ้า
Thank you, Blong. I especially wanted to thank the legislators that came today, Senator Fitzgerald, Senator Olson, Senator Carpenter. Actually, somebody came from the Assembly too because he really wanted to be here to share the day with you. And so I'd like to invite up Pat Snyder. He agreed to help me out today when I needed help. So, Pat, would you please come forward?
Well, good morning, everyone. It is definitely an honor to be here with you today. On behalf of Speaker Robin Vos and my colleagues here in the Assembly, I want to welcome you to the Capitol, to Madison on this very special day. I represent the city of Wausau and the surrounding area, and it has been really a privilege to be able to work with the leaders there, with Senator Petrusky, in advancing the issues for our veterans, their families, and I'm just proud to be able to do it. I want to take this moment as well to thank every one of you and your families for all the sacrifice that you made throughout the 60s, 70s, and then in coming over to the United States. Our state and our country is much richer for the sacrifices you made and for you coming and settling and bringing your great family ethic and your great work ethic here to our country. So enjoy this day, enjoy the proclamations, and let this continue to be a resource on more that we can do to recognize our veterans and all of you. Thank you very much.
Tokana onde Senator Yotakama una mona che ku simurachi shakya peko dita peta kitine chamong pesera ina blasera peto ana tu Senator na yetu pa pe na ya chimon pe to chi tokana dia ya de tu lain lu peke si la chua wa sa dia pe jara china itu na pa de yetu pa pe hangli Lumon tàu giặc cầm phú rồi là cái gì nung nọ cái chỗ này chỉ mới được ngày các anh tua và lựa cho thiên cho trên chỉ bây giờ nó là cái một phú lựa thiết tiền ban bác tiêu nói nhắc số nó không cần số thân đó thì chỉ muốn chơi một số những phú này mua thì cũng không gạt ra tôi rồi nữa mà con này các anh nhà mong ít khó từng tu và bây giờ thì nào bỏ đến các anh thì mong là này thiên gạt các anh tôi phú rồi đúng không thầu lúc người nó và Christmas thì đi từ mấy đợt rồi gặp này là nè chị họ nói này sợi phụ cả họ trong là bao nhiêu cái nào phụ rồi nữa hai kia phụ rồi nữa để chúng ta sẽ sợi về chúng ta còn là chị Senator, I would like to say thank you for your work for this project and in the past and today. I think that without you, so we don't have time to come and enjoy this ceremony today in the capital here. I am proud, say all the veterans are proud to thank you so much for your work hard for us today. So I, Ladies and General Bank Father Son, President Bank Johnson, give the Mong Keng to you to recognize or to thank you for you. That was the Mong Keng. Thank you. Ni raja kau yang muacilah ni rapimu.
Thank you, Nashua. Thank you, everyone. I will always keep this close. I can play a little guitar, a little bit of accordion, so I'm going to have to get together with Nashua so I learn how to play this. Probably going to take me a while, though. Again, I want to thank all of you for coming. You know, we live in a time where sometimes the world seems in turmoil. But I just want to reaffirm to you that when we all pull in the same direction, we pull together, we can solve all problems, we can make things go the way we want them to. We're coming to a close today, and so I really wanted to thank all of you and also to wish you safe travels. But what I'd really like to say is to the veterans that are here, to those that made the trip, to those that are only here in spirit, and to those across our land. I salute you. I thank you for your service, for your sacrifice, and I pray that Almighty God will keep you and bless you always, and that He will keep and bless the United States of America, the land of the free and the home of the brave. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you.